Claire and welcome to Fun Farm. I'm going to take you guys around and we're going to just go check on all the animals and see what they're doing right now. It's about 10 o'clock. They've already been fed and I just got done brush hogging the girls' pasture because it was up over my knees with grass. So let's see what everybody's doing. Walk over here and check out boys. Hi guys, what's going on this morning? So this is Pork Chop, our Cooney pig. We're getting a girl pig today and I'm really excited. We get to go pick her up tonight. She's coming all the way from Alabama. And she's black with like cream colored spots and he's orange with black spots. So I'm excited to see what kind of babies we'll get. Kind of piglets. This is Bean. Say hi, Bean. He's one of our bucks. That is Luke Skywalker and his luscious beard. I love his beard. It's like the most awesome thing. I know, Piggle. Hi. This guy loves pets and scratches. And he really loves his belly rubbed. Coonies are like the friendliest pigs. They are such a great option if you're in a small space and don't really have a spot just for your pigs, or you have small kids. They're not aggressive. They're very sweet. They're very laid back. And they do well hanging out with these guys. It took them a while, but they're pretty used to him now. What do you think, buddies? I'm getting some belly rubs. Are you getting some belly rubs? Yeah. You good pig. You guys already smell. Getting to be breeding season for the girls around here, so these guys are starting to get nice and stinky in anticipation. Hi, buddy. Aren't you just so handsome? So are you, Bean. Yeah, you're a handsome boy. One of these days you'll have a real long beard like Luke. You will. Bean's about 2 years younger than Luke. And Luke kind of has a different style coat. He has this kind of long hair. Bean has shorter hair. Pork just gave up. He's like, nope, I'm sleeping. That's Link. It's our weather. So he's a neutered male. He just basically is a buddy for these guys. We used to, it was just he and Bean until last fall when we got Luke. And so he was just Bean's friend. Look at that tail. Are you a happy pig? You're spoiled rotten pig. It's my little garden boxes this year. We didn't do a full garden. We decided to try out some raised beds. These are cedar. Made these from cedar fence pickets. And they worked out really well. Everything, I've pulled up pretty much everything but my tomato plants. And they're still kind of like barely hanging on, but had some really, really hot weather and I just kind of got to them. But definitely need to pick some of those today. All right. So we live on roughly 20 acres. Basically in the middle of town at this point. When we moved here 5 years ago, we were sort of out in the country. We're not now. They're actually building apartments kind of all around us and duplexes and neighborhoods, and it's growing pretty fast right now, which is a little crazy. But we first moved here, we started out with just chickens, and now we have goats. We have a herd of cattle, beef cows. We run a cow-calf operation and pigs, and a dog and 2 cats. They're all out here taking a swim. This is all of some of our hay that we've already had delivered, ready for winter for these guys. I'll turn the camera around in just a second, but our property's kind of in an L shape, so it goes straight back and then across in an L. And the cows are on probably about 15 acres, and then we have almost 4 here in the front of the house that's divided between backyard, 2 goat pastures and 2 goat pastures, and our corral set up to work the cows. Good morning, ladies. Some calves, still a bit skittish. This is Mabel. Oh, it's a heron. We started out with 6, I guess 7 moms and calves, so 6 pair. And Mabel was one of the calves. So she's grown up here on the funny farm, and this is her, I think this is her calf. She has a little heifer, baldy heifer. This may be our bull calf, but all these 3 ladies that are black were some of our first cows. This red cow we got later, and she's a little crazy. She likes to lift the corral up with her head, which, you know, it's always fun. They've been out here swimming. You can see over there under the tree, there's some of them going for swims. Somebody's out there getting some minerals. They're kind of preparing for the heat of the day. They'll get up and eat late this evening and overnight, and they'll sleep up here in the shade in the hottest part of the day. It's kind of what they do. Hi, babies. Is Minnie over here? Minnie won't be afraid of us. This is Curly, our Hereford bull. I love Hereford cows. If I could choose, I probably would have a whole herd of Herefords. They're very mellow. I mean, they're still beef cattle, so they're not like they don't want to snuggle with you or anything, but I don't know what kind of bird that is. It's an egret. This is Minnie. Minnie was just a baby when she came here, and she is my buddy. She will eat grain out of my hand. She'll follow me around. She's very curious. She drove her mom crazy. These are our fruit trees. We planted these the second year that we were here, so the second summer, I think, summer of 2016. And this is the first year we've gotten anything but apples. Here in Northwest Arkansas, we have this really weird climate, I guess, and we have late freezes, and they've gotten burnt up with the frost when we've had snow in late April. So we're gonna have some nice apples this year. I'm really excited. Our apples. Hi, sweet girl. This is Gobbles. She's one of my bottle calves. She was born on Thanksgiving of last year. Her mama went down. We still have no idea what was wrong with her. And she died, so we had Gobbles to take care of. She's weaned, but she's got an injury to one of her knees. And so I think I'm just going to use her to help with kind of pasture maintenance with the girls. That's Princess. She's my other bottle calf. I rescued her, and I'll put a picture in right now of when I rescued her in the bucket of the tractor. Her mom had twins, and she died delivering the second baby. And so I rescued her in the middle of a rainstorm in the bucket of the tractor. She was soaking wet and it was March, early March, and so I had to bring her in and get her dried off and warm by the heaters, and Duke licked her and stimulated her, and here she is. She's just a big old girl. And she'll go to the sale with all of our other calves this fall. Hi, Tweety. Are you a good calf? Are you gonna lick me? I know. I'm such a good girl. She is a love bug, and she's very chill and sweet. She has a very mellow personality for a cow. I don't really know. That's just kind of her personality. She's a lot like Minnie. She's just kind of go with the flow kind of girl. Princess, on the other hand, I think is going to be a little high-headed. She's a little moody and a little aggravating. Where did Hank go? This is Hank, one of our barn cats. Hank, are you in there, buddy? Okay, we'll walk across. Walk back across. And then this is the stall barn where the girls, it's their housing in the summer and the spring when they're kidding, during kidding season. Turn the lights on. So you can see right now I've got all this hay stored up for winter. Some of our friends were really nice and gave us this hay, which is nice. It's kind of a mixture of just weeds and grass. It's not probably super high quality hay, but for what we need it will work. It's just supplementing them right now. We'll add some alfalfa to it in the winter. Right now we're basically doing mostly pellets comboed with this hay and pasture. So these are my stalls. So this is one stall, and it's really junky right now. It's not kidding season. And then this is the big hay feeder that's in between them, and then this is the other stall. And then we have like a big common area. So 2 stalls for kidding, or if the weather is really bad. It's helpful to have, because goats have a hierarchy, they will, you can eat it, kind of run each other out of good sleeping spots. Sorry, they're bumping the chair. Since they'll kind of chase each other out of the barn, it's important to be able to lock people up in stalls if it's snowing, if it's really cold, if it's raining, so that nobody's out being wet or in the wind. Goats are pretty temperature hardy, but they are not with drastic temperature changes in moisture. They've all come to the barn. Ow, Cece's biting me. She's really not biting. She's licking my knee, but what she likes to do is pull the loose skin on my knee for some reason with her lips, not even with her teeth. Let's see if we can get them to come out with us. Come on, girls. Come on. Goats are like puppies. I wouldn't say they're not really like adult dogs. They're not, I guess, that well trained, but they want to be with you all the time. Like if you're outside, I'm outside, they want to know what I'm doing. They want to be petted and loved on. Don't ya? Come on, Nanny Bear. I think she's in heat. She's not a vocal goat typically. She doesn't talk a whole lot. Patty, is that your spool? And she's been yelling at me this morning. Woman, what are you doing? Human? Okay, let's not eat it, guys. Goats don't eat everything. And I say eating, what they're doing is pulling and pushing on the tripod. Goats are browsers. They're super picky. Oh, Pat. Picky eaters, but they like to taste everything. So you need to inspect it, Mom. We need to know if it's food. Hi, Daisy. So everybody's out here but Cece and Tinkerbell. Don't know where they are. I think they're still in the barn. Oh, here comes Cece. So this is Zelda. This is Daisy. Zelda and most of the other girls are Nigerian Dwarf goats. So this is their full grown. They're a mini breed of goat. So this is, Nani is a Nigerian. Bunny is a Nigerian. Twizzler is Nigerian. Pixie. Padme. This is Daisy. Daisy is a Nubian. So you can kind of see, I back up, she's a lot bigger. And she has these nice long floppy ears, which make her look super derpy. She is derpy. Well, floppy ears, sure, no. Where the Nigerians have these like nice erect ears that kind of stick out. They're a mini breed and she is a full size, like a standard size goat. Poppy, who's this little girl, is 3/4 Nigerian and 1/4 Nubian. Her mom was a mini Nubian, so she was half Nigerian, half Nubian. And she looks like a little chocolate chip cookie. We just got these fools like 2 days ago and I'm really excited to see them. Enjoy playing on them. So Pixie is Twizzler's baby. And Padme belongs to Bunny. And we named her Padme because Luke Skywalker is her dad. And I think that's how we got like this really awesome color this year. Daisy's really spotted. So that's why Poppy's all spotted. It's her dad, her Bean is her dad. Gotta headbutt everybody, just in case. And Cece and Tinker are over here. I don't know that you can see them. I don't know if that will focus. See if I can sneak over here. Probably not. I'm probably gonna have an entourage, but what do you think, C? So this is Cookies and Cream. We call her Cece for short, because that's kind of a mouthful. And this is Tinkerbell. So Cece had twins this year, so she had 5 babies, 4 girls and 1 boy. And Tink was the runt. So Tink is staying with us probably just as a pet. Maybe by the time she's 2 or 3, she'll be big enough to breed. But at the rate she's growing, I doubt it. She's probably just going to be super tiny her whole life. Yeah, I didn't figure that would last. Hank is a kitten. He was born in, I think in April, the very end of March, beginning of April, to Shrub, our other cat. Shrubby, she's over here asleep. Shrubby! Shrub is not a stray cat, I wouldn't say. She was probably dropped off, ran away. She was pregnant, so my guess is she got pregnant and was either somebody's barn cat that was not spayed or somebody kind of dumped her. She's very sweet and affectionate. She loves people, so it's hard for me to think that she was just a complete stray cat. The very first time I ever saw her, she let me pick her up. So she kind of rolled up and then had some kittens. She's a good barn cat. Catches lots of mice. Guys, don't fight. Don't fight. I'm not feeding you. There's nothing to get excited about. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, either way. hit the like button, leave me a comment. I'm hoping to do videos at least 2 times a week. We'll see how it goes. I work full-time. I'm a psychologist by trade. That's my day job. My husband is a CPA. We both work full-time and farm on the side right now. Any of you that know me know that I really want to work toward doing this full-time. I really love it. But we'll get there, and we'll get there one of these days. So I'm hoping to do videos twice a week at least to start, depending on how long it takes me to edit to begin with, as I'm learning the editing software. I think I can shoot enough footage, we'll see. I'm just gonna do some like daily vlog type things, hang out with the animals. Those of you who just like cute animal videos, there will be tons of those. They're great for your self-care. Definitely promote that. Somebody that works in mental health, do all the self-care. And then just some kind of informational videos about how we run our farm, how our setup is, how we utilize everything here, how to milk a goat, basic goat care, basic pig care, how I take care of my bottle calves, what we do to take care of our beef cows, all those things. And yeah, hopefully just some fun things. So I hope that you guys hang with us and watch the videos and enjoy the animals, and I hope this makes you smile and brings you a little bit of joy and teaches you something. So we'll see you in the next video.